everyone. Yeah, we're doing some technical checking. Can you hear us? Let us know if you can hear us. Time's up, please. Yeah, thumbs up if you can hear us. Hello, Thermomix community.
Yes.
Today, I'm your host. I'm Dolly, and with me here is Iman. Yes, life is like that, right? So today, live, if you guys have any questions, just ask. We will try our best to answer and answer everybody's questions. So tonight, we'll be sharing the method to make DIY food gifts because Christmas is just round the corner. And with food prices going rocket high nowadays,
very expensive.
When we go to the supermarket, it's very hard to buy things.
Even butter so expensive.
Yeah, especially when you have a budget, you'll find that, with the same amount of money, we actually buy a lot less now.
Yeah.
So, the best gift is are those that we make with our heart, very thoughtful ones where we take time to make, DIY gifts with our Thermomix.
Yes.
So tonight, what are we making?
We're doing a French Madeleine with a whole method. That means that you don't need to egg white, egg yolk, separate the method. So it's a whole thing, just dump it and then voila, and then you put the fridge.
Madeleines, very expensive when we eat outside.
Yeah,
one
nice.
piece is like a few dollars, very, very expensive.
Yeah.
So we are making luxurious gifts, made of love to give to our loved ones and our friends. So if you guys get Madeleines from us, you know that you're in our love list.
Yes, yes.
Huh?
The good list, not the naughty list.
And then we are also making something else that's very interesting.
Yeah, the Jenny's cookie in a Christmas festive.
Okay, not supposed to name names lah, but we know that Singaporeans love to queue.
Yeah.
When we are in a certain country, we love to queue for the butter cookies.
Yes.
And the butter cookies are really expensive. One small tin is like 50 Sing, 150 ringgit. Very expensive. But actually, it's very easy to make at home.
Yes.
All we need is very good
butter.
Yeah. So
Payson butter.
Tonight we are using Payson Breton butter, which is very good French butter. So if we don't get any questions from everyone, I hope everybody can hear us very loud and clear. We are going to start making the Madeleine first.
Yes.
So you want to introduce to us the ingredients?
Okay, so we're using the Payson, the butter, which is actually unsalted, and we're adding salted in. And also this is the sugar. We're going to blend it in a Thermomix, and we're going to actually using the lemon zest. We actually use the microplane, and also with the sugar to actually give a like lemon zest sugar. Yeah, oh my god, the Madeleine is so good.
Okay, so we're making lemon sugar.
Yes.
All right, and then what are the other ingredients? What's this one?
So after that, we're going to add in the butter to melt ready, and we're going to throw in with the honey. After that, we just combine it together, and after that, we're going to pour out 20 grams of the butter to set aside for actually go to butter the tray.
To butter the tray so that they don't stick, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So after that, we can actually just throw in the eggs, the sugar, eggs, the flour, and the vanilla extract, and after that, that's it.
What kind of flour are we using?
Self-raising flour, Prima. My favorite.
We're using self-raising flour. Okay, so there's no other leavening agents we need. Okay, so this is like as good as it gets, with natural ingredients, no preservatives, make fresh.
Yes. And then after that, you can see the hum of the Madeleine is so fatty that it's going to burst out from its tummy.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get started.
Okay, so now actually the first step actually to throw in the sugar. So the sugar is all pre-ready. We'll later send you the recipe.
Yeah, so don't kanchiong. So later, after the show ends, we will share the recipe with everyone. So all of you can just relax and watch. Okay, so we add the sugar, we add the lemon zest.
Okay, so after that, we're going to do a 10-second speed 10.
So this is the...
Just to zest it.
The lemon zest sugar.
Yes.
This is the same way we make pandan sugar also, right?
Yes. Yeah, the pandan leaf sugar.
So with Thermomix, it's very easy to make all our ingredients from scratch.
Yes, and you don't need to buy icing sugar, please. Yeah.
We were saying that this is the same method. We can make pandan sugar. We can also make our icing sugar from scratch. No need to buy icing sugar when you have a Thermomix. Wow.
You can smell. Wonderful, right? Well, I can really smell the zest of the lemon inside with the sugar.
Yep. Yeah. Can the camera see? Come, side cam.
Can? Okay.
How about the Instagram cam? Can see?
Can?
You can switch, turn a bit.
Okay, doesn't matter. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
Next step.
So now we're going to actually set aside. Pour it out.
Wow, it's very fine.
Yeah, it's very fine. That's why I never buy icy sugar. Today I got my
because
Thermomix.
icing sugar, I think the outside ones are anti-caking agent.
Yes. Yeah. So now actually we're going to throw in the butter.
Do we need a spatula?
Yeah. Let me just take a spoon. Because our studio is quite cold. Yeah. So the butters tend to solidify quite fast. So now actually we're going to throw in with the honey.
You want to use a spoon?
Yeah.
Okay. So we add in honey.
So we're going to melt it together. So melting is 4 minutes at 50 degrees at speed 1. So let it melt.
Alright. So while it's melting, we can do other things.
Yeah.
Like chit-chatting.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah.
So where
because
you go
we
for
have to-
holiday?
Oh, I just came back from Hong Kong.
Oh, so
and
nice.
I'm very amazed with the number of Singaporeans there and people queuing up for, so touristy stuff. But anyway, the cookies we can make later on our own.
Yeah.
And we're showing the method how to make it more festive looking,
Yes.
right? Very Christmassy looking. So, Iman, what are you making for your friends?
I'm
For
thinking of
Christmas.
doing panettone.
Wow,
The Tangzhong method.
So
The
not
shortcut method.
The shortcut method.
Yeah.
Oh, is Tangzhong actually working
Yeah.
better?
Yes. I find that actually it's quite soft. So like for example, because my husband actually loves fruit cakes, so anything we mix fruit is his sucker for it. Yeah.
Oh, so these are the butter we're using tonight.
Yes.
All right. And I always find that salted butter or even French butter actually tastes like it's just got this different flavor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agree.
Because
Yeah.
it's fermented, so actually the butter is more flavorful. Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't taste so flat.
Yeah. For example, a
question.
certain butter that
There's one customer asking for this recipe, can we reduce the sugar?
It's already quite reduced, leh.
yeah, the sugar actually is being reduced. It's not very sweet.
Because she said cookie dough recipe normally is very sweet.
This is a modified recipe though. This is not a cookie dough recipe
It's
per
cookie
se.
dough.
Yeah, but the sugar, I think usually for baking we can reduce maybe 10%.
Yeah, 10 to 20%, not too
Yeah.
much. Because actually affects the cake's texture. Yeah.
So with sugar, right, we have to be quite careful because sometimes when we reduce the sugar, your baking results may not be
Yeah,
how
not so
it's
soft.
originally intended to be because you need that sugar to caramelize and to bind. So there's some chemistry effect there. And when we change the recipe, sometimes, we may unwittingly actually change the end result also, right?
Because our Thermomix recipe actually are being tested, and after that, before actually you launch the cookie dough itself, it be tested a few rounds before actually launch
Yeah,
itself.
so our recipe testers actually, when they are being tasked to test recipes, they usually have to test at least 3-4 rounds.
Yes.
Yeah, and then modifications are being made before it's allowed to be published.
Yeah.
And typically, when it comes to baking, right, what the few reasons where baking can actually fail usually is because we alter the ingredients
Yeah.
or it's oven related.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also that your eggs must always remember must be room temperature. It cannot be cold from the fridge. You take out soak inside warm water, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So your eggs must always remember must be room temperature.
Unless the recipe specify that
It
it's
is cold
from
eggs.
the fridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good tips there.
Yeah, because I always tell my customer that eggs when you do baking or even do the 温泉蛋 or the hot spring egg, you must be room temperature eggs. The egg texture should be better. Yeah.
And I think some of our recipes do indicate in tips, so always read the tips before you attempt
Yeah,
the.
must read a few
so
times.
from the cookie dough, actually, I would recommend always just go to that one full page to read the whole thing first and see the tips before you actually start cooking.
Correct.
Press start cooking.
Yeah. So don't kaput during your process.
And we also can now alter the recipe from cookie dough and
Yes,
make
you
it
can
our
create.
own, right?
Yeah, I always
so
do
that
that.
is called created recipe.
Yes.
So we can actually do that. And then you will find that you have this page with your photo and then all your own recipes
Yeah,
actually
yeah,
stored
always do
inside the Thermomix.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Yes.
Yeah.
For example, I alter my orni, the Teochew yam paste, to achieve my own preference. Like I reduce the sugar and I change the oil part.
Actually, Iman's recipes are not very sweet.
Yeah, usually I cut down a lot. Yeah, if too sweet, my husband actually is the one chasing after me. He said,
Yeah.
"Auntie."
And usually, when we invite, guests on our shows, usually their recipes have been tried and tested to be
Yes,
good.
and then
Otherwise, we don't dare to share.
She tried it. She'll be trying, right? You give it to her friends.
I've already made this 3 times.
Yeah. Okay, so the butter is melted at 50 degrees. Done already. Yeah. So I'm going to just pour it out. Pour 20 gram 而已。等一下，pour that. Okay. So the 20 gram actually is just to want to oil the butter up the baking trays only. So after this stage, we're going to throw in all the eggs. So a lot of my friends say, huh? Eggs all throw in? Yeah. Eggs in. Vanilla bean paste in.
These are just regular eggs, like what size?
Yeah,
are these
just
eggs?
I got
we
it from
always
the
get
30
such
eggs.
questions.
Yeah. And then throw in your sugar, the lemon zest sugar.
Okay, you can also use a spatula. I've got a spatula here for you.
And then after that, the flour.
So this is the self-raising flour.
Yes. And then after that, just add in. And then 1 minute at speed 4 without temperature. 1 minute. Speed 4. That's all.
Yes, it will be shared after the tutorial ends.
Yes.
So these are the kind of molds that we can use for the Madeleine.
Yes.
Do we have one that we really?
Yeah, over here in the fridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the giant size one that we'll be using.
Yeah.
All right. So you can do mini ones like these ones. These are like the one mouth, per Madeleine. Before you know it, you finish many lah. Okay, but they are quite nice to be given away too. So why are they white in color? So you have actually
I butter it.
brushed with butter and then you flour.
Dust with flour.
Dust with flour.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after that, what you need to do is actually you need to just slightly tilt over. You give a light tap off the excess flour. Yeah. Okay, this one I'm just completing. Let it complete first.
And then we need to rest this for a while, right?
Yeah. You need to chill in the fridge for 20 minutes or the freezer for 20 minutes before you bake. So you can see actually the texture actually start thickening up. And over here, you can see over here, it's actually a bit more watery.
So after resting, it will thicken up
Yes, you
a
see the
bit.
texture. Okay, over here.
So immediately after mixing, it's very watery like.
Yeah.
So once we rest it in the fridge, actually I find that longer better.
Yeah,
in the
correct.
fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after resting, it will become more pong, when you bake.
So after that, for me, I find it easier actually to put in the piping bag and then just pipe out on the tray. It's much neater and also
less mess, huh? Yeah, you using a spoon to scoop can be quite messy.
Okay, so actually the tips for those people new baker is that your finger over here, right, the back here, right, you twist around your index finger, so you're actually able to control it better. So you press it out.
That's a nice tip.
Yeah, it'll be easier.
Can take away the bowl in front. The bowl in front, this one?
The big one.
Yeah, remove everything.
Yeah. So you press it down again.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, let's show them the big one.
Oh yeah, we can actually show you guys the batch that we baked earlier. Look at these ones with the humps.
Look at it.
So lovely.
Before and after.
So it will, when we bake this what, 170, 180 degrees?
180 for around 15 minutes.
With the fan on,
Yeah,
right?
with the fan on. So you can see the humps. So usually people say, oh, Madeleine must have the humps.
Yes. Definitely. You have the humps. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
I've baked this many times.
Yes.
All right, so we'll put this aside. We'll start the next recipe.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just move this aside.
So we're doing Chinese cookie. No. Just normal butter cookie.
Butter. Okay, no branding. So
No branding.
Hype butter cookies.
Yeah.
But we are giving it a twist. So we are actually designing it to look more festive like.
Yeah.
Right. So there's no reason to pay so much money for butter cookies.
Yeah.
It's actually very easy to make.
Yes.
Shall we introduce the ingredients
Okay,
first?
so it's just a piece of butter again, unsalted, and after that a bit of 1/8 teaspoon of salt and sugar, normal sugar. Please don't go and buy icy sugar. Thermomix can blend for you icy sugar. And also this is a potato starch, and this is the prima top flour, and a little bit of milk and vanilla extract. And
Okay,
these are
so
the
for
food coloring.
those people in a country where there is no top flour,
Yeah.
what kind of flour can they use?
Plain flour.
Plain
So
flour or
plain flour is
all-purpose
okay.
flour?
Yeah.
Okay.
They can. Potato starch, they have to go for those like Chinese shop to get it. The potato starch, actually people use it for doing shark fin soup to thicken up. It's a thickening
There's
agent.
another name for this. So pipe butter cookies are also called German cookies.
Yeah.
Right, so they are basically the same thing. All right.
Okay. So now we're going to go and blend the sugar.
So we're gonna make this icing sugar.
Yes. So slide your screen to turbo. Set it to 2 minutes and blend. One more time. Yeah, very fast. So same thing, press the home screen and it will just open up. And voila.
Yeah.
Icing sugar.
Done in seconds.
4 seconds. Okay. So after this, we're going to actually go and throw in the butter.
So for the butter, right, the tip is that it needs to be super soft, right?
Not
Like
really,
room
can be pressed down,
temperature.
can be pressed down, slightly can be. Yeah.
But then if I want it to be easy to pipe, it's better to be soft.
Yeah,
isn't
yeah,
it?
definitely. Yeah. Okay, so after this, we're going to throw in the salt also to let it cream together.
So we should let the butter rest on the counter
Yeah.
for a while until it becomes like really soft.
Yes.
And then we use it. Then it'll be a lot easier to pipe. No need
And-
to use a lot of muscles.
And we didn't even use the butterfly also. It's just the machine, just blend. Yeah, easy for you also. So it's just 1 minute at speed 4.
This is
Like
my
cream.
favorite recipe for butter because I find that piping is very therapeutic.
Yeah, yes, yes.
Yeah, and you can be very creative. You can like add one color and then one plain one, and then you have like nice dual color, or you can add different.
Cocoa powder.
Yeah, you can add different flavoring like matcha
Coffee.
powder. Yeah.
Yeah, matcha also can.
Mommy, what butter are you using?
We're using Paysan Breton
Yes.
today. Yeah. So you actually have a choice of unsalted ones or salted ones. So
Yes.
if you use the slightly salted ones, you can omit the salt.
Yes, correct.
If we are using the unsalted ones, then we add a little bit of salt.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, per recipe.
Yeah.
Live here? Okay. Sure, yeah? Can see?
Yeah, please on butter.
Yeah.
Put it fine, put it fine. Yeah.
Why call top flour?
Top flour is actually the protein level is even lower than plain flour. So actually the protein level is lower, so eventually yield a much more softer dough. That's why usually we use for our top flour for our mantou also in our studio for when we come for the demo. Yeah. So done already, the creaming, see? Creaming. Yeah.
If you want that tender texture, I find that using top flour gives that more
Yes.
tender texture. With plain flour, it's a little bit harder already.
Yeah. So now we're actually going to throw in the vanilla bean paste into. Too fat. Can't go in.
Use a spoon. Yeah. So for people who never noticed this, watch your spatula at home. It
Yeah,
doesn't
it never
touch
touch
the
the
table.
tabletop. It's
been
clean.
very, very thoughtfully designed such that it doesn't touch the table.
Yeah.
And then when you put this in through the lid hole, it doesn't touch the blade either. So very cleverly designed.
So after this, after throwing the vanilla bean paste, we're going to throw it for 10 seconds at speed 4 again to give you a quick blend.
This one I think you close eyes also can do it.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Ame. Okay, done. So after creaming with it, actually the butter actually more even also. So you can see bits of vanilla bean paste, the seed inside. Yeah. Okay, so after this, we're going to just throw in the rest of ingredient, throw in the milk, and then the flour, and the potato starch.
I use this one.
So, and then done.
Here we go.
And voila. Another. Just let me double check. 10 seconds before. So actually you see the cookie done in less than 2 minutes. Yeah, 1 minute, 20 seconds to be exact.
So we have some of these here today.
Yeah.
What are we doing with them?
We're going to throw in some colors for the piping. So you can actually do cube little pineapple. So you can see the creamy is done already. Yeah, very nice texture. So nice. Okay, so now we actually have the pre-packed one, and I'll just show you actually how you're going to mix up with the colors. So same thing, you can actually go to get it from those food coloring. So I'm going to just throw in the red
Okay, so
one.
we should be using only food coloring gels, right?
Yes.
Not the liquid one, because it might make your batter too wet. Right? So we want to use the gel ones. The coloring is better also.
Yeah.
I've actually tried even with powder, so
how is it?
matcha powder,
Yeah,
cocoa powder, and then also sweet potato, freeze-dried sweet potato. It also gives a very nice color. So we can also make natural, natural coloring also. Like pandan, I recently tried pandan.
So you just give it a nice mix up.
So we can be very creative. We can do whatever color we have at home or whatever color we want.
So you see, because you're using the gel itself, right? Actually there's not much of water content inside.
So the texture remains very nice.
So just set aside. So now we're actually going to do the piping.
So we'll continue with what we have already done, like started doing just now. Wow, we have so many different colors here. So we've been hard at work. See so many different colors here.
Yes. So fun actually. Yeah. You know, I need the space. So now I actually show you how to do the piping. So actually what I actually just a very quick design.
I want to come closer.
Yeah. Zoom in already, yeah. Okay, so good start. So remember
Can
for
see
me,
the nozzle.
yeah. So for me, usually I using Wilton 2D. So what I do is that
we control the bread first. Our audience are very excited about this part.
okay. So this part actually what I do usually is that I will pipe. Okay, I'll show you. Usually I use double bag. I don't use single bag.
This is to prevent accident, right? Sometimes it might burst.
Yeah, and also it's actually keep your tip clean. If, for example, you want to change to another color, to another flavor, you can change the tips. So you can see that I always do double bags.
Yeah. I tend to break my bag, so this is a very good tip. After Iman shared with me to double bag.
Yeah, so it won't burst so easily also. Yeah. So after that, I'll use the normal like just to press it down. So after that, what you do is I just massage it a bit. Then you just start piping. Just do a round shape.
Yeah, our office is freezing cold, so
yeah, the butter is a bit hot.
What we are doing now is we make the round shape for the face, and then we make 2 ears, right? So we're actually making a Christmas bear. But of course, you know, you do not want to make fancy shapes. You can actually just make the normal ones.
Okay, so this is actually the bear one, and we're actually going to throw in some hat for that. So Santa Claus always wear red hat. So
yeah, like Iman here.
Yeah. So matches my theme. So squeeze and done. And after that, a bit of green color for the festive mood. So same thing. A bit of dot at the end part.
But we can also use the green to make other things, right?
Yeah. So the green one actually, just now we were playing with it, is actually do a Christmas tree. So what you can do is that from top, you just do a zigzag down. Okay, it's too cold.
Oh.
Yeah, studio is a bit too cold. So you just give a quick massage. Usually at home, you don't need to do such massage. Home temperature is very hot.
Shall I remove this?
No, it's okay.
What is the perfect consistency?
You should actually have the butter really at room temperature and very soft. That is actually the best. So for me, I'll leave on the counter for a few hours.
So you see, after you
Literally.
massage a bit, it just easily pipe out. Already.
Yeah, see, ooh, nice.
So same thing, small little cute Christmas tree, and you just pipe a bit of the red on the top. Just like the little star.
And then
the
normal
base,
color one
the
for
tree
the
trunk.
base.
Done.
You want to do a few regular ones, like the normal,
Yeah, the normal.
that
Yeah.
cookie.
Okay, this part actually I need to twist around my finger, same thing. Yeah, the normal
Yeah.
one.
When you don't get the texture right, you'll find that it's very hard to pipe it out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still a bit stuck.
So same thing, your back actually twist around your index finger. You just twist and hold it. So your palm actually the one squeezing up for it. So same thing.
So nice.
Yeah. You want to play?
No need lah, you play lah. Or we can do two colors together and show the audience.
Yeah.
Shall we? Two colors together?
Two color. Cannot squeeze in, this one too fat.
放进去就好了。
它 reach 不到下
reach
面。
不到啊。Okay.
Yeah, you can't reach the bottom part. So you can actually do like just now. Actually, earlier I did the earlier one. I did a snowman actually.
So this one we were playing earlier, so we
Yeah.
made some earlier. And I think the one in the oven is ready now. Shall I take it out?
Yeah, sure. You can remove it and then we'll show you how to do the designing part. Oops. Is it hot? Yeah. Look, earlier done batch. Dang.
So we can draw the faces on.
Yeah.
It's not hot anymore.
No. Yeah. So same thing, you can use the melted compound chocolate and then you do the eyes and the little nose and the little smiling face. Yeah. The nose a bit bigger and then a smiling face. Yeah. This one like got mustache.
This one actually you need to sit down. You need to sit down and be very, very
Okay, so now
patient to slowly do it.
same thing, the eyes. Okay, I need a serviette, paper towel. Clean the tips. And then after that, the nose. Then a smiling face. Yeah.
Okay, so for those of you with kids at home, you can actually play also.
Then the Christmas tree, what you can do is that you just do a zigzag on top.
Yeah, this makes lovely gifts.
Yeah. Can show them.
You can put one on a plate, then you like it to the camera, so that people can up close and personal.
Can I take
That's
a
very important.
Okay, so now I'll just take one. This part? Can? Okay, so what I do is I just do the eyes. Then do a little nose. Then you do a sparkly face. Yeah, done. Yeah. Done. Yeah. Done. Okay, Dolly, anything else? I'll show them the Madeleine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, but a bit hard to take out.
Yeah, I just
Just now when it's hot, we should have
Yeah.
removed it.
So you actually can do packaging this way. They can actually do on top instead of red hat, you actually can do pink hat instead. Yeah, it'll be quite nice also.
I want to show the
Yeah.
entire Madeleine front and back.
Yes. So this is the Madeleine that is done already. And this is the end part. Wow, this is the pui part.
Show the cams,
Yeah.
the side cam and the IG cam.
It's so nice.
Okay, don't tell me.
I know. I'm so hungry now.
So your creation, your cooking.
Yeah.
You see? So really up to you what you want to do to dress up. You can also have just plain
Yeah.
cookies if you do not want to
Have any food coloring.
dress the cookie up. Yeah. You can omit the food coloring too and just do plain
Ah,
ones.
look, the Christmas tree. This is actually my favorite now, actually. See, the tree is so nice.
And then if you want natural coloring, use pandan.
Yeah.
Then you get the natural green. All right. So we hope to see everybody's creation and share with us once you have made them. And you know, this is a wonderful gift to make for your loved ones. And then all we need are just, you know, containers.
Yeah.
And then you can make these. Sorry, what is it?
Ah, no.
All right.
Yep.
So
That's all.
stay tuned. We will be posting the recipes soon. And do share with us your creation, and then we'll see you next time. Next week, we are going to have very soft Japanese cotton cheesecake tutorial by Mavis, our online queen. She's actually here. Do you want to come here and
Yeah,
just
come.
say hi? Yeah, we have our tutorial team here.
Yeah.
So Mavis will be sharing with us the method to make cotton cheesecake using the Thermomix.
Yes.
Then you don't need to go and buy anymore. No need to go queue
Especially
also.
the meringue. How to use Thermomix to beat the meringue.
Yeah, then for those of you with 2 bowls, it'll be fantastic.
Yes.
Easy.
How much matcha powder for matcha flavor?
Around 10 grams.
You repeat my question.
How much matcha powder is required? So it really depends on whether you want very
Colour.
strong green, strong taste. So anywhere from 5 grams to 10
10
grams.
grams.
But you take out the equivalent amount of flour out.
Yes. It's not going to be very dry.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
That's all. Okay, thank you tonight.
Thank you for tuning. See you guys next week.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and bye-bye.
Bye.